Okay, in this video we're going to look at writing another program that makes use of the bank account class that's included in the jar file for this week. So if we look under the bank account class here, we see all of the fields and methods that are available in that class. So the fields have a little square next to them and the methods have circles next to them. First are the static fields and methods, and then come the instance fields and methods. So the state of a bank account class is defined by its fields, which are bank name, account number, balance, and customer name. And then we have actions that we can do on a bank account class that include things like deposit and withdrawal. So over here I've created a new class called bank, and right now it just has a display menu method that allows the user to choose from deposit, withdrawal, check balance, and quit. So now in the main method what we're going to do is we're going to create a new instance of a bank account, and I'm just going to call it the account, and this declares a new bank account object, but to create a new instance of a bank account I need to call the constructor. So I'm going to type new bank account, and then if I look over here in my bank account class I see that the constructor takes the customer name, the balance, and the account number. So the customer name I'm going to give it is Cheatham, and the balance is, let's say, $1,500, and the account number we'll just make 12345. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to display the menu to the user and allow them to operate on this account. So we're going to say int option equals display menu, and we're just going to loop until the user picks to quit. So while option is not equal to 4, which is quit, we're just going to continuously do whatever the user wants with their account. So we need a switch statement here. And in the first case, the user wants to deposit money into their account. So we need to find out how much money they want to deposit. So we're going to ask the user to enter the amount, and then we need to read in the amount. And then we need to call the deposit method of the bank account class. So the account is the name of our object. I'm going to call the deposit method and pass it the amount we want to deposit. I have a scanner object local to the display menu method, but I need another one down here in main. So I'm going to paste that down here, and there we have that. And then I just need to break at the end of this case statement. So at this point I'm going to pause the video and finish up the code for the other two cases. Okay, so now I've added two other case statements, the case statement for withdrawal and the case statement to check the balance of the account. So the withdrawal method is exactly like the deposit section. The only difference is that instead of calling the account.deposit, we call the account.withdrawal. And then finally, when we are just checking the balance, we just print out a message that says the account balance is, and then we call the account's getBalance method. We can't refer to the balance field directly in the bank account class because it's private, so we have to go through the get method to get access to it. So you see in this main method, the main method can only use methods in the bank account object to influence the state of the bank account, which is its balance, indirectly. We can never do that directly. That's the principle of encapsulation. So if we run this program, we see that, let's first check the balance. We see the balance is $1,500. Let's deposit $200 and check the balance again, and then the balance is $1,700. And then let's withdraw. Let's try to withdraw $1,800, and it will tell us, oh, we can't do that. So you can kind of get the idea of how this should work.